Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting for Tuesday, October 19th, 2021. My name is Commissioner Rick Vest. I am the chair of the board. To my left is Commissioner Deb Shore, vice chair. To her left, Commissioner Sean Flowerday. To my right is Commissioner Krista Yoakum. Absent today is Commissioner Roma Amundsen, who had other business this morning. Would you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Clerk, please begin the meeting.
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, all material to be discussed at today's open meeting is available for electronic viewing from the county clerk's staff. Printing options are available upon request. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approve the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held on Tuesday, October 12th, 2021.
I'll move approval. Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 2 are claims. Approval of all claims processed through October 19th, 2021.
Move approval of the claims. Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the claims. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is number 3, consent items. These are routine business items that are expected to be adopted without dissent. Any individual item may be removed for special discussion and consideration by a commissioner or by any member of the public without prior notice. Unless there's an exception, these items will be approved as one with a single vote of the Board of Commissioners. These items are approval of amendments to the following county contracts. C-21-179 with Sunset Law Enforcement for annual supply ammunition. C-19-777 with Gary's Lawn and Landscape for annual service noxious weed spraying and mowing. C-19-776 with Beatrice Lawn Care, Inc. for annual service noxious weed spraying and mowing. Received and placed on file the county mileage reimbursement report for July through September 2021.
Move approval of the consent items. Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the consent items. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 4 is unfinished business. This is a Class CK liquor license application, including a manager application for Melissa Smith for Hillside Events LLC, located at 12,400 West Denton Road.
I am going to ask Jen to come forward. There's been some additional information come to light about this application, and we just want to be clear on what our message and decision is.
So long story short is after the public hearing, they were asked to amend their application, and it sounded as though they were willing to amend their application or submit a new one to remove the off-sale request for their liquor license. That has not been done. Clerk's office hasn't received anything, nor has the county attorney's office. So we're going to suggest denial just because it hasn't gone through the proper process. And if they want to try again, they can submit another one.
And my understanding is that if this goes to the Liquor Commission with no action on our part, they would approve the off-sale. And there is a process for getting an off-sale liquor license through planning and through the appropriate steps. That hasn't been completed. So we would really be allowing them to approve something that hasn't been approved at any other juncture.
Correct. You guys give a recommendation on all of those, so if you don't approve or deny, if you don't submit a recommendation, typically the Liquor Commission will just say, notice that there was no action and approve it. They won't know that there was anything wrong with it on our end or if you approved it.
Okay, very good. Thank you for clarifying, Jen.
Well, I think the board was fairly clear last week that we're not interested in the approving the off-sale component, so I will move denial of the Class CK liquor license for Hillside Events.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for denial of the CK liquor license. And Commissioner Shore, just to reiterate, I think you made it clear, but that is due to the fact that it includes an off-sale application. All right.
And it was our understanding that was also the intent of the applicant. It just didn't get taken care of.
The applicant was here. They said they
Yeah.
didn't, they weren't worried about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Very good. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is number 5, new business, appointment of Gloria Edens to the Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Commission for a term to expire on August 24th, 2023.
Good morning, David Carey with the Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Department. It is my pleasure to introduce Gloria Edens as our next appointee to the Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Commission. Gloria is here, obviously, with us to provide any information you might ask of her, and I will hand it over to Gloria now.
Hi, my name is Gloria Edens. I've been a longtime resident of Lincoln. I was born here. Spent some time being a military wife. And once he was discharged, we moved back to Lincoln, my hometown. Found a little rundown rental property in Clinton neighborhood and fell in love with that neighborhood. So when we bought a house, that's where we stayed, and I've been there ever since, going on 20-some plus years. I'm excited about this opportunity to lead Lincoln and continue to make Lincoln and Lancaster County open for all.
All right. Any questions, commissioners?
I appreciate your interest in serving. The members of the Planning Commission have the opportunity to do the deep dive into those issues, and you have the opportunity to spend, 3 or 4 or 5, maybe 6 hours on an issue that we might have 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. And so I know I personally always read the comments from the planning commissioners during the discussion and how the vote turns out, and that always weighs heavily when I make my decision. So thank you for providing value input, and I know you'll be a great member of the team.
Thank you.
And having served with Gloria on the Lincoln Public Schools High School Task Force and knowing her work in the Clinton neighborhood, I think this is a very good appointment. I appreciate it.
I just want to say thank you for being willing to serve.
Yeah.
Thanks for caring about your community.
Yeah. It's a tremendous responsibility that the 9 of you take on, and it does mean a lot to those of us who have the final decision. So we're always excited when someone with your character and credentials and life experience joins the Planning Commission. So thank you for coming and introducing yourself to us.
Get up to speed on wind farms really quickly.
Just a hit.
Like really quickly.
I heard. Thank you. I was expecting tough questions, and you guys made it easy. Thank you so much.
I will move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the appointment of Gloria Edens to the Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Commission. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yeah.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0.
Thank you.
B is a request for an exceptional circumstance award under Personnel Rule 17-9, Bracket B, for Greg Horry Youth Services Center for a $500 award.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, my friend.
Melissa Hood, the Youth Services Center Administrator. I'm the one that submitted the request for exceptional circumstance for Mr. Hari. I can't say enough about how much they've helped during this interim process. Just working crazy hours and days, just being there and open and willing to help out in any way that they could. So do you guys have any questions?
And we do have 3 of these
Yes.
exceptional, and none of these folks were able to make it today.
Correct.
So
They-
we'll be counting on you to extend our deepest appreciation and gratitude to each
Yep.
one of them. And
Yep.
we know it was a team effort. We also know that somebody had to kind of take the lead out there, and we're just grateful for everybody.
Yep, yeah.
And, go ahead, Melissa.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I didn't mention the other 2, but Tammy Donahue and Veronica Claudio were the other 2 team leaders that were just an immense amount of help to me throughout this interim process, and we're just looking forward to moving ahead and making everything great out there.
And you said it was an interim process, that it's not interim anymore?
Correct.
Maybe we should introduce another member of the team that is chief.
Yes, yeah.
If he would
Let's do
step
that.
forward, sir,
Sure.
we could just,
And thanks to the end of that interim process, this
you
is,
said you wouldn't.
yeah, this is Steve Wesley. He is the new facility director.
Good morning, everybody. Good to see you guys again.
Mr. Wesley, we appreciate, you started yesterday, as I understand.
That's correct.
And you've gotten acquainted with Melissa, I imagine.
Even before I arrived.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been extremely helpful and continues to be and will continue to be.
Yeah, no, the board is incredibly grateful for the work of Melissa and all the folks who, kept the facility functioning and moving in the right direction, and we're excited to have that work continue with, with your leadership.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for saying that.
Your resume is incredibly impressive. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to be at the hiring interview, so I just appreciate you signing on with us.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I would,
And Greg and Tammy and Veronica have been with us for a while, and so it's nice to see them have that continued commitment to the facility and want things to move forward and do what's best for the kids, and that's why we're in this business. So
Yeah.
I will move approval.
I will second that, and I wanted to also mention that Melissa, this is a tribute to your leadership that you recognize the skill and the talents of your other workers. Thanks for doing that.
amen. We have a motion and a second to approve this request for an exceptional circumstance award for Greg
Ari.
Hari? For Greg Hari. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. C is a request for an exceptional circumstance award under Personnel Rule 17-9, Bracket B, for Tammy Donahue, Youth Services Center, for a $500 award.
I'll move approval.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve this award for Tammy Donahue. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. D is a request for an exceptional circumstance award under Personnel Rule 17-9, Bracket B, for Veronica Claudio, Youth Services Center, for a $500 award.
Move approval.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to extend an exceptional circumstance award to Veronica Claudio. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. E is a special designated license application for Myers Wine Inc. to hold an event at Prairie Creek Inn on November 12, 2021.
Let's see, anyone here? We've worked quite a bit with Myers and, of course, Prairie Creek Inn, so I will move approval.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve item E. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. F is a special designated license application from Denton Daily Double to hold an event at Hillside Events on November 6, 2021.
Hello, I'm Alex Zellinger from Denton Daily Double. We just had it was kind of a last minute change for an event at Hillside, but it's going to be on November 6th from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. We've done quite a few events there, and it's always gone really, really well, so.
And give me your last name again, sir.
Zellinger?
Dellinger?
Zellinger with a Z?
Dellinger. Mr. Dellinger, did you, are all the approvals contained in this application then?
Yes, they should be.
Okay, real good. Well, commissioners,
You've done events there before?
Yes.
Have you ever been before this board before?
No, my brother has been.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That explains it. Okay. I will move approval.
Second.
we have a motion and a second to approve this special designated license. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Motion carries 4-0. G is a contract with Yan Equipment for fuel tank monitoring system.
Good morning, my name is Ed Lawman. I'm the facility manager for Lancaster County Engineering. Before you is the contract for the Yant equipment for the fuel tank monitoring system. This monitoring system will allow us to stay compliant with both local, state, and federal fuel system monitoring systems.
Any questions for Ed?
Have the regulations changed recently?
No, ma'am.
Is this a replacement for an existing system?
That is correct.
I will move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve this contract. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 5H is a lease agreement with Sober Houses of Nebraska LLC for transitional housing units at the following locations in Lincoln for adult males transitioning from Lancaster County Community Corrections or other Lancaster County Corrections settings. This includes 2026 Washington Street, 2028 Washington Street, and 1327 B Street.
Good morning. So 2 of these contracts are renewals. And I worked with Candace to get these kind of they hadn't been updated since 2010. So we updated these contracts. There's a rate increase, but I knew about that when I was doing my budgeting. So these costs are all in my current approved budget. The B Street house is a new house, but it's replacing a house that we had on a lease agreement prior. So just some updates and changes and a slight rate increase because that also hadn't happened since 2010. And so these are all in my current approved budget.
Including B Street, they're all in the current
Yes,
budget?
yep,
Okay.
absolutely, yep.
I'll move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve item H. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. I is a recommendation from the Southeast Nebraska Development District to award contracts through their Lancaster County Owner-Occupied Rehabilitation Housing Program Project Number 4 to the following vendors: MIT Contracting in the amount of $10,130 to remove and replace roof and install new siding, and Rooforia in the amount of $11,200 to remove and replace all windows.
Rooforia. Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve these recommendations. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 6 is public comment. Those wishing to speak on items relating to county business, none on agenda may do so this time.
All right, is there anyone here wishing to speak on items relating to county business that are not on the agenda? Seeing none, we will close public comment.
Next is announcements. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a staff meeting in Room 112 of the County City Building on Tuesday, October 19th, 2021, immediately following the Board of Equalization meeting. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will attend a tri-county meeting with Douglas and Sarpy counties at the Lincoln Children's Zoo on Thursday, October 21st, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold its next regular meeting on Tuesday, October 26, 2021 at 9 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building. County Commissioners can be reached at 402-441-7447 or commish@lancaster.ne.gov. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting is broadcast live on Link TV City. For the rebroadcast schedule, visit lincoln.ne.gov. Meetings are also streamed live on Link TV and can be viewed on YouTube.
I move we adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes,
Motion carries 4-0.
we are adjourned. I will now call to order the Lancaster County Board of Equalization for Tuesday, October 19th, 2021. Mr. Clerk, please begin the meeting.
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, all written material to be discussed at today's open meeting is available for electronic viewing from the county clerk's staff. Printing options are available upon request. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approval of the minutes of the Board of Equalization meeting held on Tuesday, October 12th, 2021.
Move approval?
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 2 are additions and deductions to the tax assessment rolls.
Move approval of the additions and deductions?
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve item 2. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 3 are public hearings. The first one, 3A, is appeal of notice of rejection homestead exemption for Eve Osborne.
Good morning, Scott Gaines, Deputy Assessor, Register of Deeds. This is,
I'll swear you
I'm
in.
sorry, Dan.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth?
I do. This is a homestead application where it's a disability application. The applicant has not been able to provide the certification needed from the physician for us to be able to approve it. It's pretty black and white. State of Nebraska sets the rules on when they'll pay your taxes under homestead exemption. For a disabled person, you have to have this certification periodically. They required all applicants to recertify this year. She'll need the doctor certification before we can proceed.
Once again, we're operating under rules that were set by the state, so we don't control any of that.
And she previously had had a doctor and changed doctors, but regardless of circumstance, she needs a doctor certification for us to be able to approve it and forward it to revenue for income review.
All right. Is there anyone here to speak on item 3A, the appeal of notice of rejection of homestead exemption for Eve Osborne? Seeing none, we'll move on.
Okay, the next public hearing is motor vehicle tax exemption application for Cedars Youth Services, Northern Light House, and Community Action Partnership of Lancaster and Saunders County.
Is there anyone present to speak on any of these motor vehicle tax exemptions? Seeing none, we'll close the public hearing.
Next is number 4, action on the following. 4A is appeal on notice of rejection of homestead application.
Let's see. I move we approve the rejection of the homestead exemption.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the rejection of the homestead exemption. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. B is motor vehicle tax exemption applications.
Move approval of the motor vehicle tax exemption applications.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve the motor vehicle tax exemptions. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is number 5, public comment.
Anyone here wishing to make a public comment about the Board of Equalization? Seeing none, we'll close public comment.
Move we adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0.
Commissioner, should we go ahead?